Hello my dear class 10 students, how are you all? This is your Ekta ma'am here. Your English exam is tomorrow, right? Yes, so are you prepared my dear students? I hope you are. Well, in this video I am going to tell you all the unseen passage hacks that you need to know before appearing for your boards 2026. Okay, do not worry, it's not magic, it's just smart work. Okay, and we will do it together. So let's start. For unseen passage, my dear students, the first thing is your mindset. What is your mindset when you are attempting these kind of questions? Okay, we have two unseen passages, right? Two reading comprehension questions, each weighing 10 marks. Okay, so whenever you are attempting these kind of questions, you need to remember, my dear students, there will be topics that will be coming from our related to our weather, related to our society, related to AI, related to education, related to environment, right? All these kind of educational topics, anything current affairs, one topic, they will be coming. Okay, so be mentally prepared, be prepared that you will be getting something which you already know about. Okay, because we all know about the impact of AI on education, on this generation, the impact of social media, the impact of global warming. Why is it happening? Global warming, what is the cause of global warming, right? Emission of carbon dioxide, right? Fossil fuel burning, that is one cause. Then you have world politics, little bit knowledge you all have, right, about different cultures, about general information as in what is happening in the news currently. These kind of comprehensions you will be getting in your exams. Okay, so be prepared first of all. Okay, that it won't be something you will have never heard of. It will be something that you have heard of, that you will be having some knowledge about. Okay, so do not get scared the first time you read it. Okay, now the second step is start with your questions first. Okay, always for reading comprehension, I always suggest my students that you should start from your question first. Read your question so that you know what answer are you looking for. Okay, so what most students do, they blindly start reading the reading comprehension and then they get confused because it is so long, 4 or 5 paragraphs are there and the language is also a little tougher. Okay, and then after that they are so lost that I don't know where will I find these kind of answers. I know somewhere I read it, but I don't know which paragraph was it. Okay, so do not do that mistake, my dear students. What you should do, you should start with questions first. Read the questions, okay, and then after that understand the question, read the question, okay, and then you start reading the reading comprehension. Okay, only then you will be able to answer the question. Okay, and firstly again try to guess the answer, because there will be some questions about synonyms, antonyms, right? You can answer them in a general basis. General English questions will be there. Okay, so you can answer them by just some meaning will be asked. Okay, but by just common sense you can answer these kind of questions. Second, read passage thoroughly, properly you read it. Okay, take a pencil, read the paragraph, underline the keywords that you see. You have read the questions, right? You know what keywords, what questions were being asked, right? So you, whenever you find similar keywords in your paragraph, you underline those keywords so that you know, here I'll find this answer. Okay, step number 4, cross check your answers. Okay, whenever you are answering, cross check it. Okay, you have read the questions, right? Now you are reading the comprehension and there you find the keywords similar to your questions. Underline them and then cross check if it is correct or not. Okay, last step is, some questions do not need you to read the paragraph. What they need is your common sense. If you use your common sense, you will be able to answer these questions. Okay, we have an example, do not worry. Okay, now let's start with one more important thing I have to tell you, my dear students. I have made a PDF which has the important questions from all the books, Forced Flight, prose, poem, both, Footprints Without Feet, right? Then it has the formats for the writing skill section, for letter writing, for report writing, notice writing, analytical paragraphs, right? And important keywords. Now in letters also you have 4 type of letters, right? So there are some universal lines that you can use for these 4 type of letters that I have also included. So go download it. It is in the description of this video. Just go click on it, download it. Okay, click on it and you'll put your mobile number and get an OTP, and then after that you will be able to download it. It'll be straight downloaded in your system. Okay, now this is a reading skill section. Okay, it's a little bit blurry, but let's not worry about it because I am going to teach you how to solve the questions. Okay, let's see the questions. Okay, the first question is, I haven't read the paragraph, right? I haven't read the comprehension, but I'm jumping straight to the questions, right? That's what you should do. Okay, complete the sentence by choosing an appropriate option. Avalanche can be caused by, okay, I don't know that, I don't know, right? New snow or rain, high altitude, heavy winds, global warming. For now, I don't know, but I'll think about it, what avalanche can be caused by, okay, because it is in the paragraph only. Comment on warning signs exist which allow experts to predict avalanches in 2 sentences. So that is something, give me warning signs. Oh, means it is dangerous, right? Avalanches are dangerous, but some of you know what avalanches are actually, right? Mention 2 reasons which destroy the natural scenery. Okay, select the option that convey the opposite of massive. So this one I know massive is something very big, right? What is the opposite of big? Tiny, right? And among these, this option is a suitable one. So the correct answer will be option A. Without even reading the comprehension, I already know the answer to one question, right? Now let's move on to the next one. The writer will agree with one of the following statements, given statements. Now the paragraph is also mentioned here. Saying here, you do not need to read the whole paragraph, whole comprehension. What you can do, you can go to the 4th paragraph and you'll find the answer for this one, but obviously you will be needing the understanding of the 3 paragraphs. Okay, next question. This is the same question. People caught in the avalanche can try to swim to the top, put on an oxygen mask. Digging is not possible, should not come close to the surface. Okay, we do not know because we haven't read it. Okay, select the option that corresponds to the following relation below. You may not have an idea of which way is up and which way is down. Okay, the crowd will gather at gate number 1 and disperse from gate number 2. Due to torrential rain, there was a heavy flooding. Again, the guests felt uneasy and uncomfortable watching. The more the effort, the bigger the gain. Okay, select the option that corresponds to the following relation. Okay, now see, what is the relation here? We have up and down, opposite, right? So we have to choose the option which correspond to the opposite relation. Okay, uneasy, uncomfortable, same words. Torrential, heavy flooding, same words. Gather, disperse. You gather something, you disperse something. Oh, that seems the opposite. Yeah, right? More and bigger is also the same, right? So what we are looking for is an opposite relationship, right? So here, gather and disperse is opposite, right? So that means the correct answer is option A. Okay. Next question, the major causes which do not trigger an avalanche. So in beginning we had some questions, right? Earthquakes, rain, snowfall, plastic waste. So you see, my dear students, among these options which do not trigger an avalanche, an earthquake, rain, snowfall, these all are natural. These all are natural processes, right? But plastic waste, this is artificial, right? This is artificial. This is the odd one out, right? You can simply identify it. So this might be the correct answer, right? You tick it and then you check it in the paragraph later on. Okay, explosive can be used in places. Complete the sentence. It is in there. The word deadly nearly means. So you know what is deadly. Something that kills, right? So the correct answer will be likely to cause death. 3 questions I have answered without even reading the comprehension, just because I started with the question first and I did not get scared of the reading comprehension. Why? Because I know avalanche is a natural phenomena and it is just snowstorm, right? It is a snowstorm. That much I know, okay? Because I have the knowledge of it. But see, without even having the correct knowledge, you will be able to answer these questions, right? Most suitable title for the above passage. Now you know what we are talking about in the last 8-9 questions. We are talking about avalanches. So the title will be avalanches, right? Okay. See, that's how you approach these kind of questions, okay? That's how you approach these reading comprehension questions, okay? Do not panic. First of all, start with the question first. Use common sense, okay? Use common sense. Start with the question first, then try to answer the questions based on, some questions will be there that you will be able to answer easily without even reading the comprehension. Then after that, move to the comprehension and mark the keywords, underline the keywords that you saw in your questions, okay? And that's how you match, my dear students, that oh, this is the question and this might be the answer, and then you cross check, and after that finally you will be able to score good marks in this one. Why? Because you should have confidence, my dear students. Yes, because in the end it is just a paragraph that is commonly related to us all. In a way, some natural phenomena is there. It is not completely a story they are telling. They are telling about some natural phenomena. They are telling about something that is happening around us, something current affairs related, right? Something that is happening in news, recent event, or that has happened few months back. Okay, everything will be of your knowledge. You will have a knowledge about what is happening, okay? Now, my dear students, one more thing. If you are planning to take PCM or PCMB in your upcoming years, because your exams will be completing really soon in your 11th and 12th if you are preparing for JEE, NEET, KCET. So our Diksha offline centers are there. You must join them. Okay, these are all results. We are very proud of our students. They scored very good marks, very good percentile, 99 percentile in their JEE. Okay, so if you are considering it, you must visit our offline centers. Okay, and yes, that is it. Do not panic. You got this. Take care.